Hello and welcome to the newest episode. Usually I start these off with a bit of, with a bit of a cutscene. But we're talking today, as you just saw me accept, about the flight module. We're going to finally tackle a problem that's existed since episode 1. If you remember, way back when we first entered New LA, Doug was helping Lynn test a flight module, and it looks like we are next to do that. Where are we going? Oh, right here. Okay then. So, let's do the mission, A Girl's Wings, and see exactly what we're in store for.
So you made it. Why am I not surprised? Who else would have the stones to turn up for an experimental Skell test flight? Stones in your head, I mean. You and Doug are the only ones crazy enough to even try.
That's a horrible way to put it, Commander. I mean, sure, previous tests often involved engine explosions and lots of fire. And there was that one that went berserk and crashed itself into the sea. But that's all a perfectly natural part of the R&D process. Right?
I mean, I'd prefer that you didn't do it against people, but, say that such things are an acceptable price to pay for science, or, say that no project is worth such risk. I aggressively agree. Stupid decisions. Science is a disaster.
Oh, she got you wrapped around her itty-bitty finger, don't she? Doug, too. For all his grousing, that boy just keeps coming back for more. I don't get it. Must be addicted to the rush, I suppose.
Commander, risking life and limb in the name of science is a noble cause and its own reward.
Yeah. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Lynn, why don't you walk him through it?
Right. I've been mulling over why all my flight pack designs keep blowing up. I think I've finally found the cause. Conventional skells just don't have the energy to provide enough lift. So I've taken a step back and redesigned a skell from scratch. The result is an integrated flight-capable skell system, or IFCSS for short.
Forget the stupid acronym. I financed this, and I say we're calling it a Skell flight module. Oh, did I mention I also got the arms manufacturers on board to help out?
Really? You're the best, Commander.
Yeah, well, that ain't the hard part. We can't have any more failures, you hear me?
This time it's a sure thing, my friend. The two of us are taking part in development to make certain of that.
Isobe! Jajani!
Well, if the bigwigs at Sakuraba and CNC aren't worried, I guess I shouldn't be either.
Yes, although we do have a slight concern regarding a lack of materials, don't we?
How much concern we talking?
Well, our final check turned up one significant problem.
As it stands now, our chances of success are maybe 10%, you know.
That ain't good. What if we fix this little problem?
99.9999999% success. Right, Jajani?
Yes! Near perfect odds, aren't they?
Then the answer's clear. Sorry to surprise you with this, but can you go salvage the materials?
Hopefully I have them already.
Awesome! I know you'll find them in no time.
Alright then, bring the materials back here once you round them all up. Lynn, you use this time for another final systems check. This is our last shot.
Understood, sir. I'm on it. I promise to get this big bucket of love into the Mirren skies before long.
Here we go. Yeah, I know, I finished the mission to find this mission. Oh no. Oh no. Are these things that are like marked on the map? No, they're actual things. So, it looks like I'm gonna have to go find these stupid things. Oh, here. Maybe I don't actually. I'm gonna key you all in on a certain thing, or if you ever play this game, which I hope you will. There's a lot more of the game I haven't shown. Because I don't want this to be a replacement, and also I do not have the time. I would be dedicating like a year. But anyway, if you go over here in the Blade Barracks, you get reward tickets for doing things, and you can spend them on items. So what are we looking for? An upgraded coil. So let's just go to you. Upgraded lens, upgraded jammer, upgraded coil. We need one of those. Done. And then we need a light speed jet fin. So let's go up to L. Light speed jet fin. There, confirm. And now instead of walking around, we just have the items. It sucks that a fetch quest like that is a thing. Because it says like get this item and you're like where. Sometimes it doesn't say get him off of a monster. Well, even then, it's like, where's that monster? And if you're playing this game without the internet to look those things up, that sucks. And I really don't like that about the game. All the time, it has you do a mission, and you're like, oh boy, what's gonna happen? It's like, well, we need these materials. It's like, hey, Monolith, I love you, but that sucks.
The hell did you do, Lynn?
I don't know. Just give me a second. Oh! I had the amp furnace circuit in backwards. I am so sorry. I can't believe I'd do something that dumb in the final check.
Oh, you're back. I take it you managed to gather the materials? As you can see, the test flight's gonna need to be postponed. Maybe canceled entirely. Sorry for the bad news after all your hard work.
No, wait! I'll handle the repairs and resolve the final issues myself. Commander, please. I need this to work. I need to make it happen. It's the last homework assignment I'll ever have. Please, let me complete it.
I understand where you're coming from, Lynn, but it's not my call. That last slip-up has the Sakuraba guys spooked. The higher-ups aren't gonna be happy unless this thing can be mass-produced.
But all my work...
The apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. Don't worry about it, Vandom. I'll convince my people. I may just be a humble engineer, but I've given my life to Sakuraba. Let an old man cash in some of his favors.
Thank you, Isobe.
Well, that's one problem down. But this death trap still needs a pilot. After that little display before, I doubt anyone will be nuts enough to volunteer. You'd have to be real crazy.
I'm so crazy.
Thank you so much. I swear I'll make this thing work.
Now that that's settled, when can you have this bucket of bolts fixed?
I'll have it ready by tomorrow.
Alright, you've got till morning. Past that, we'll have to call it off for now. The higher-ups will want to take another long look and decide if this is still where they want to spend their money.
Understood. I won't let everyone's hard work go to waste. And I won't let down my brave test pilot either. I swear. It's done. I did it! I swear it's totally safe and secure this time, Commander. We dreamed of a Skell that can fly through the air, and now it's finally here.
Looks that way to me. And trust me, I looked close. This thing should work. Better work. What do you say? Ready to put your life in the hands of this thing?
Let's get cracking.
That's the spirit. Should be a hell of a view from up there. Assuming you get up there.
It'll fly, jeez. Do you trust me on this or not? Oh, come on! We're gonna go on a perfect test flight and show all these naysayers what's up.
Alright, let's get this party started. Fly her to the specified point to start. It's a spot we haven't been able to reach before now.
The perfect landing point for our test flight.
I thought so. We'll be monitoring your progress from here. Good luck.
Oh, and whatever you do, don't damage the Skell.
I think what you meant to say was come home safe.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, the real video game starts now. We've unlocked, or we will, once we've done this, the power of flight. And I desperately want to just let you listen to this, but I risk... You know what? Let's risk the copyright strike. Get ready for some sweet jams. I love this song. I love this video game. Fun fact, the water that we see in the bottom of New LA, that's not water. I actually learned before in a little side quest that is actually the gel that turns into these crystals. It's all to cushion the fall of the city. And look at how big it is. It's actually pretty sizable. It's small and huge at the same time. We've been in there. We've been in there so many times. We had a massive boss battle. You've seen us run up and down these streets many a time. And now we can go wherever we want, quite easily. This big rock that's been here this whole time is now scalable. I told you before, if you can, just like in the first game, you can go wherever you look, and we can finally be on top of here. So let's go do exactly what they knew we all wanted to do. And place this data probe. There we go.
I gotta say, it looked pretty fun. How did it feel?
Any problems? Tell me everything down to the tiniest detail. I need it all.
Tell them that you flew with no problems, or say it's a bit difficult to control. It absolutely is not. This is amazing.
I felt like I was flying myself, and that's just from watching you down here. You could go anywhere with that skill.
Well, in any case, you make it back to New LA in one piece, and we'll call this a success.
Just make sure to stay focused, okay? I know you'll make it home without a scratch.
There we go. We did it. But how high can we go? Just to sate everyone's curiosity, because of course that's a question you have. This has already been completely on unobtainable heights. There's our path to Sylvalum. It's fading out of the draw distance just a little bit. There's that ganglion base. There we go. There, see, that's how you know you've reached the ceiling. There's that ganglion base from when we went and raided it with fog and fire. It's right in the center of the screen right now. Here is our path to it. Its relation to New LA. Here's our path we took in Chapter 1. Over in the center of the screen right there, that's where our body was originally found. There's the water treatment plant. And everything's just super easy to traverse now because we have gained the power of flight. And it feels really good, and we can actually go pretty quick, pretty fast. There's the entrance to Oblivia over there. And, well, let's get back to the test hangar below the Manon spaceship. And if you, ZR is ascend, ZL is descend, and if you, ooh, that's dark and ominous. If you click both, then you go into a free fall. It's kind of fun to do. So let's just free fall into our objective. This should be the front door, just about, huh? There we go. There's the front door. No, wait, that's not the front door. This is the front door. Yeah. Yeah. I hope I don't clip the... No, I should just make it. Yep. Nice! So, what's up, Lynn? You did it. Oh. Okay, no, it does cutscene.
Welcome back. That was one hell of a maiden flight. She passed the test. We'll get rolling on mass production ASAP.
Yes! This makes everything worth it. Sure, I put poor Doug through hell and wound up wasting some rare materials. But I had to do this. I had to make my dream a reality.
Ask Lynn why this was so important to her, or ask Lynn how many failures she experienced to reach this point. What made this so important?
You know, before they died, my parents began this as an independent research project. But they passed away before they could finish the design. That's how the flight pack got started. A device that can let any Skell fly still feels like science fiction. I can't imagine what possessed them to even attempt such a thing. But I knew I had to finish what they started. I felt like I'd never be a worthy engineer if I didn't. So, I called it my last homework assignment.
Those are some big shoes to fill. You can rest assured that your folks would be proud as hell. You know that, right? You did good, kid. You too. Thanks for all your support.
Promise that you'll use the Skell flight module to protect everyone in NLA, or say that Skell pilots will likely need advanced technical training. No, I want to be positive about this. We've seen enough what word was I going to say there? We've seen enough bad things concerning this project. Let's look to the future.
Damn straight. Once we get our people trained up on these, those ganglion are history. All right, enough jibber-jabber. It's time to get flying. With eyes in the sky, we'll track down that damn Lifehold core in no time.
I'll see you next episode for a bigger trip around Mira. A bigger trip around Mira than I gave you the last time. See you then.